So I've lost 62.5 pounds and I've kept it off for 6+ years now by simply doing this one thing, stepping out of the food matrix system that keeps you sick, stuck, and overweight. Because that's how that system makes money, right? Here's what I want to talk about today, though. So, what I want to talk about today is a part of my 7-part framework that I use when I'm coaching my clients. And this framework is the mindset part of my framework, mastering mindset. And there's actually in that one part of the framework, there then is 7 additional parts in mindset. So, what I want to do is I actually want to dive into a small part of that today. And what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about language, the language that you're using in your journey, because it's really, really important to get this homed in. So, look, you're going to have times where you fall off the horse. Absolutely. It's going to happen. Just expect it to happen. You're going to have those weak moments. You're going to have the times where you fall off the horse. And maybe you had a bad day. Maybe somebody pissed you off and it's just really, really riding you. It's not a time to throw in the towel. It's never a time to throw in the towel. It's never a time to sit there, oh dang, I screwed up today, I'm just gonna begin again next week, or I'm just gonna begin again tomorrow. Or you know what? I'm just gonna wait till the end of, I'm just gonna wait until the beginning of next year. Yeah, holidays are coming up, which is actually true right now. As I'm making this video, holidays are coming up. I'm just gonna wait till the new year. No, no, because let me tell you something. If you're number one, if you're waiting for a more convenient time to embark in your journey or to continue your journey, it's probably never going to happen. And meantime, along the way, as you wait, what's going to happen? You're actually gaining more weight along the way. And so the situation's becoming worse. So that this whole thing of stopping going, stop eat, no. So you are going to have the times where you screw up. But it's never an opportunity to throw in the towel. It's always an opportunity to get back up, move forward, and to finish strong. It's always an opportunity to then take that moment, that weak moment you just had, and step back and go, how did I get here? What were the trigger points, and how do I what do I put into place now to make this to where it doesn't happen so easily again? That's what gets to happen, right? So you get to finish the day or week strong. You get to do what you get to do is embrace that time. You get to take that moment and step back and assess and examine. And you get to use that as an opportunity for growth. Every time you have a challenge through your journey, it is an opportunity to grow, get wiser, get stronger, get better. Every single time. The journey of weight loss is not a linear path. It's never going to be a linear path. That road has got bumps. It's got nails on it. It's got glass. There's all kinds of things on that road. It's definitely not a road of pink bunnies and funny colored unicorns and flowers and cherries and other strange things found in a wonderland. It is not that. It's quite an interesting road. You might have some times where the road looks beautiful and it's flowery and whatever that is for you. There's definitely going to be those times, absolutely. But there's also going to be those challenging times that you're going to walk through. And those are the times that actually make you. Those are the times that you're going to grow from. Those are the times you're going to learn from. I know I sound like a broken record here, but it's really, really important that you take the opportunity to embrace those times and to lean in and step into the opportunity to learn and grow. Don't sit there and beat yourself up if you happen to fall off the horse. And you can say hi to my cat. Don't sit there and beat yourself up. Because that self chatter, again, talking about language, when was that ever helpful to you? Beating yourself up. Oh my gosh, I just can't do this. Oh my gosh, da 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 da. No, you get to give yourself grace. You get to be patient with yourself and trust the process. Just as God is patient with us through our journey, just as our sanctification is not an overnight thing, so you get to give yourself grace. So you get to use those as an opportunity to grow and learn. Okay. Now, kind of flipping this a little bit, but still talking about language, I want to talk about something else here too. I want to talk about the language you're using with yourself when you are at some kind of get together, party, event, and there's a banquet table of literal different, all kinds of different food choices. Okay. You got some healthy choices, not so healthy choices, and then just overall, just damn near not healthy choices at all. Okay. So when you're in line and you finally get up to the table and you grab your plate and now you're standing there and you're staring at that table full of choices, what's going on in the back of your head? And you guys, let me tell you, this is a split second conversation that goes on. You must develop an awareness around this particular conversation so you become more aware of it when it happens. So keep in mind, you're also under a little pressure. There's a whole line of people over there, that's behind you there. And so you don't want to take too much time, but what's going on inside your head? Is it a language that sounds something like this? Think about it. Come with me here and really set yourself in that scene and really think about this. Oh, wow. That looks really good over there. Ah, but I can't have that. And oh my gosh, that pizza over there. Oh, did somebody home make that? Oh my gosh, that looks so delicious. Ah, but I can't have that either. Check out that dessert over there. Oh my gosh. So and so made that. I remember that. And she makes everything homemade. Oh, but I really can't have that. So when you're standing there and you're in this like just few seconds there and you're looking at the food choices, is it this I can't language? Is that what you're telling yourself? I can't, I can't, I can't, I can't. Even as I'm saying those words, I can feel that negative energy just well up inside me. Can you feel that? Instead, isn't it more powerful to say something more like to switch that language? So let's reframe that a little bit. Okay? You know what? I think I'm going to choose to have this right now. This is a healthier choice for me, and I'm going to choose to eat healthy. That looks really good over there. But instead of having that, I think I'm going to have this instead. And maybe I'll plan for that later and have a party around it or whatever, but I'm going to choose this right now. I'm going to choose to go this direction with my food choices right now. I'm choosing to eat healthy tonight or today, whatever that looks like. But see, did you feel that shift in energy? Did you feel that? There's a whole shift in energy that just happened right there. What happened? Well, number one, you didn't necessarily say no to yourself. You just said not now. And number two, you put yourself in the driver's seat. You took control. You have a choice in every circumstance. You can either choose to be a victim or you can choose to pivot in another direction. It doesn't mean that that circumstance has gone away. It just means you've chosen to take control. Okay. That's what gets to happen with your language and food choices. Choose to get in the driver's seat and take control. It doesn't mean you're never going to have those items again. It just means not now, right? So that's just a little bit more of the language. It keeps you from having those feelings of depravity and having those feelings of just like, I can't, that's just not a good language to use. So anyhow, that's what language looks like. That's the kind of language you need to have. So I handled two different angles of that. I handled the language you're using when you fall off the horse, you have that weak moment, and I'm handling and I hit today on the language that you are using when you're making food choices. When you've got a bunch of array of choices, what's the language going on in your side of your head? Always place yourself in a place of empowerment, in a place of control, in a place where you are in the driver's seat. So with that, you guys have a great rest of your day or evening, depending on what time of day you're listening or where you are in the world. And I will talk to you on the next video.